Hello, my name is Nicholas Dossman, and today I will be showing you how to bake an almond chocolate pound cake. This recipe was given to me by a family friend from Germany. Since I tried this cake a few years ago, I've always wanted to recreate it myself. To make this cake, I will use 2 medium-sized bowls, a tablespoon, a knife, a wooden or plastic chopping board, a whisk, a kitchen scale, a measuring spoon, a deep baking pan, a measuring cup, parchment paper, a spatula, and last but not least, a nut grinder. The food ingredients are as follows: 250 grams of flour, a pinch of salt, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of vanilla sugar, 180 grams of sugar, 200 grams whole almonds, 150 grams of milk chocolate, 350 grams of whipping cream, 4 eggs, and 150 grams of butter. Now the baking begins. I will first soften the butter in the microwave in one of the medium-sized bowls. For the 150 grams of butter, it takes approximately 30 to 40 seconds. Next, I stir the butter with a whisk for a good 20 seconds. After this, I add the 4 eggs, always making sure there are no pieces of eggshell in the mixture. Using a measuring cup, I take about 350 grams of whipping cream and add it to the butter and egg mix. Now I will stir it all together with a whisk for a little less than a minute. Next, I set this blend aside at room temperature while I prepare and mix the dry ingredients. Now I get the chopping board, a knife, and 150 grams of chocolate and cut the chocolate into small chunks. In the nut grinder, I grind the 200 grams of almonds. With the kitchen scale, I measure the flour. After that, I measure the sugar in the kitchen scale and add the sugar to the flour. Now I add the baking powder, vanilla sugar, a pinch of salt, and the chocolate and almond pieces, using a large spoon until all ingredients are well combined. Lastly, I will add the egg, butter, and whipping cream mix with the dry ingredients and stir until it is thoroughly combined and smooth. When it looks like this, set the dough aside. Now it is time to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. After this, I take the baking pan and line it with parchment paper, which can be bought at your local Safeway in the baking goods section. Using the spatula, I scoop the dough into the baking pan. When the oven is at 400 degrees, place the baking pan on the middle oven rack and bake for approximately 30 minutes until the surface is medium brown. This is what the final product should look like. Looks like it came out perfectly. Now all you've got to do is serve and enjoy.